Hello everybody, Arctic here, and welcome back to Create. We've done quite a bit, but I have a plan for this video. I also have a plan for the next video, which is something I love, but I went ahead and expanded the base just a bit. I wasn't liking how small it was. Those have just been cranking out the stuff. So is that, really. But we come in here, and I love this view. But that's not the best one. Oh, I also did this just to be silly. Let's not talk about that. But after that hiccup, come down here. I'll show you this really quick in case you were curious. I have my farmers and all of the crops, so I can just grab them, go over here, and boom, all the golden carrots I'll ever need. Got my enchanting situated over here. So if I die or I need something new enchanted, I can go to those guys. But today's episode is primarily going to take place in this room. And that's because I'm building something over here. And that will be, my idea is I want to be able to set basically a chest here, have it yank the stuff out of the chest, might have to set it up, put it on a conveyor belt, run it through here, and then depending on what it is, have it process it, and then when it's done processing it, bring everything back around here, throw it back here, and just right into a finished chest. So, in a sense, it will sort of sort things. Because say I were to dump everything in here. Well, these wouldn't have filters, so they'd come right back out first. Same with, some of the other stuff, but like the iron would come out as the bars. This would come out as stone, and so on, so forth. So just a quick way to process everything I might want to process. Have this all ground down. Maybe have this ground and washed. So I don't have everything I'm going to need. I will have to craft more, but I've got a bunch of stuff here to start. And infinite water source in case I need it for like washing. Behind here I have several water wheels powering this, but I might need to do something else on that side or this side to power more of this. But we'll just get into this because I have no earthly idea how part of this is going to work. So that's going to just pose its own interesting conundrum. I think, remember what I said last episode about the fact I don't plan in advance? No, that's not going to work. So it will have to be underneath. So if we do something like okay, so it needs to be up one more. Just want to see if that'll work. So there's the first bit that will will solve that first bit. Now I just need to power this, and the easiest way I can think to do that is for me to come in here and just we now have the first bit. So now, when I dump everything into this chest, it'll just go onto this conveyor belt and through. So now it's going to be brass funnel time. Well, after a few bumbles and stuff, I'm ready to test this attempt, where I'm having... Oop, not what I meant to do. Anyways, when I stick these in, they should go right on up here, straight along. Go ahead and stand back here and watch them come to me. Into that, into that. Oh, that looks good. Come on. It's into a chest too. Good. And then those are grinding away. And oh, right, I need to come up with a way for them to come out. Let's make that really quick. Make that really quick. Good. Andesite will work. So I need to make one more andesite funnel really quick. That's just going to require me to grab my kelp. Now I just need to make this all go to a I just need to make this all come over here to like a finished chest. I actually think the best place to put that would be right here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now, I just dump the ore over here and let it run. Also go ahead and just dump that on there just to get it over there. It'll ride along here, kick and drop, and we'll just come straight over into this chest, and I never have to think about that. So that handles all my ore. All my ore down to the crushed variety. Now let's do so that solves literally that main problem. Any ore I have comes in, gets processed there. I don't have any more to throw in, do I? Probably do somewhere. Into the base. It's dawned on me. I haven't done one thing I should have by now. Cool. What I just did here, if I can get this to orientate the way I want it, is create sort of a bypass. Get up here. Ooh. Theory. Yes. So with the addition of that belt back there, that means I throw anything, I can dump my inventory into here. And if it's not on the list, it should go all the way to the back, around, and come back over here after I get this reconnected, because I am smart. There we go. So all of this here is proof of what I said in the previous episode about the fact I don't really plan these out that far. The farthest I plan this out is I want it to take up this room. On to the next bit. And that will be filtering through to cook stuff. I want to do stone first because I make a lot of stone brick at the moment. Alright, so did a little bit of work. Decided to stress test this as well. Should probably have this come down instead of just dropping like it does, but it'll be fine. So I'm cooking stone and smooth stone, and then washing all my ores. That one's not on. I'll fix that in a minute. So we grind the ores, we wash the ores. I need to turn on those two because oh, I know what I did wrong. Okay, let's just hope this doesn't grind my system to a halt. With as many shafts as I have in there, it shouldn't. Oh, not shafts, but gear thingies. Alright, and you. There, that looks about right. Good. So, I just drop the crushed in here, and it'll go right back up. It'll go right back up and into one of these. Get dropped down here, where it will wash, 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 and then as soon as it's done washing, boom, it's in here. I had some mistakes with this, so that's still part of the cleaning up of that. What I kind of wanted to do is just see how it would handle under pressure, so I just kind of like emptied everything but these two chests in. It held up pretty well. So now it's just a matter of getting it all packed through. The next thing I actually have planned is a simple little thing. I want to put a brass connector here, so I can drop my contraption here for mining and just have it hook right up. Dump everything straight down, all my cobble, everything into here to get processed. And one of the cool things about the way that I'm doing this is if I ever decide I want to stop making stone, I can just take out this strip. Say I want to start making gravel. I could take this strip out, put a mill there, and just have everything go into there, or later on I could build a more sophisticated milling system. But either way, it's not that much more work, not that much more complicated. I've got my press here to make my sheets, mixer here to make my brass. I just dump everything in here, and it comes out here. Any ore, I just send back through a second time. Anything not ore, I can take off to storage. I would like to eventually make it so I don't have to take it to storage. I'd like it to go there on its own. But that'll be whenever I have a full sorting thing figured out. Until I have that figured out, it's not worth the extra effort. Alright then, with just a little bit of a change, I slapped a portable storage interface on the side of the contraption. So now, I need to get rid of that. If we make room in our inventory to do this. I mean, I've got plenty of room, I just want to make sure. We should be able to just pick it up. And we will fully test the system shortly. Alright, so we have been out mining. I've got our contraption here with all of our surplus from it. Well, all of our product from it. Let's go ahead and slap it in the machine. Watch those two couple together. And now I can just go down here and enjoy the fruits of my labor. Ooh. Yeah, I need to, so one of the first things I need to do is just, so let's get some footage of this thing working and we will come back with the after results, although some of it's going to have to get tossed into these. There's no way all of that's going to fit in here. And after letting a lot of this run, I have several of these ores that I need to process. Way more stone than I'm going to need for a while. Same with andesite. Same with precious stuff. Well, I could use more of it. But let's go ahead and just run the washing cycle. I've still got stuff grinding, so it's not even done. And that is this ore processing, I guess, would be what I'd call this. I mean, it's also stone too, but I'm going to call it just my ore processor because it sorts the ore out of everything else and gives me everything else back. It just cooks my stone down so I can use it. Once I stop using the stone for building, because I've got some other ideas down the line, I'll probably be grinding it down to gravel, washing the gravel, and disposing of it that way. At which point I will take out the burners, make this full washers across, and, well, be done with it all. But till then, this is still just a wonderful ore processing area. I could automate it a little bit more, make it go straight down to nuggets instead of having to run it a second time. But until I have something better figure out for brass, I'm going to just do that part manually. It's not much of a deal to just go. Anyways. So thank you all for watching this. If you like this, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new here, please hit subscribe. I'm gonna probably do a tutorial or two in the near future on a couple of these things that I'm working on. But otherwise, the next sort of let's play should be the mob farm. That's the plan. So I can get more gunpowder, so I can get more rockets. Because at the moment, well, my gunpowder's in my valuables chest for a reason. So, until next time, you guys have fun. I'll see you later. Bye!